Hi, I just want to show you how to do some cool things in Google Docs so that you can create a poster. So for your assignment, you're going to create a poster that's meant for elementary students, and they are going to, from this poster, get some whatever tips and tricks you want to teach them. So in my case, I'm going to choose to do a poster about all of these function keys. They're really cool shortcut computer commands that are going to help students if whether their mouse isn't working or if there's something going on in their computer and it's a little bit off. Maybe they accidentally pushed a function key. So I have a website that I left in the assignment that you can look at those function keys as well. But otherwise, you can make a poster about anything from the first video, any of these awesome 16 tips here, or how to clean your computer. You choose what you want to make your poster about. The last is this website about the function keys, so that's where I'm getting my information. And in my Google Doc, first I want you to name it Tips and Tricks, or you can call it Troubleshooting. That's the name of our lesson. And I did a couple of things that you already know how to do. We know how to insert images. Insert, let me click off. Insert image. You can search the web and you can find an image to insert. Remember, when you insert images, you want to do some text wrapping so you can move it anywhere on your document and put things next to it. Another thing is I did some word art and I did some shapes and different things, and that's what's called a drawing. So if you go to Insert Drawing and hit New, drawings is things that you can create, like text boxes. That's how I did my one. I did a text box, let's say, and in your text box, you can change the color inside of the box, the color of the font. You can change the border of that. You can change the font itself and size. Oops, let me double click my font. You can bold it, center it. I'm going to center it. So you can make a little bit cooler text boxes that will show up. You can also do word art. And in word art, you can do a few other things with it, like the gradient. You can make it be a little bit more fun with the colors. Some outline, borders. So that's word art. So text box, word art. And another thing you can do are shapes. So if you want to have a cool shape, again, you can do colors of your shapes and type in there too. So you can make all these different things. I would recommend making them a separate drawing each for each one. I'm just kind of just showing you different things you can do within this box. So all of that will be one drawing, if you will. And again, it's like an image. You'll have to text wrap it so that you can move it and move things around it. If you don't like that drawing, you can always click on it on your screen here and press delete and get it off there as well. So that's how I did this and this one. They're separate drawings that I did. And I inserted my image. And then I'm going to make what's called a table, and I'm going to list all those function keys and what they do. So how I made this is I clicked on my screen and I said insert table. And I made a table that was quite a few rows, 2 columns. And then when I click on the table, I can select my table and I'll get this more options on my toolbar here where I could change the background color of it, the border, and the thickness of that table. Now, if I'm in my table, I can always right click anywhere on the table, and from that point on my table, I can decide, oh, I need to have more rows. Oh, I need to delete a column, whatever it is. You can change things within the table once you're there if you right click on it and get those menu options. So it's very quick, but there's just some things that you can do to make a cool little poster. Posters should be very bright, simple for elementary teacher students, and have pretty simple content for them. And you can choose whatever tips and tricks you want to teach them. When you're done, File, Download as a PDF. Because this is like a lot of images, if we lock it as a PDF, then things don't get jumbled up when you want to turn it in. So download it as a PDF so that when you go to your class, that should show up in your downloads folder. And don't know where my class went for a minute there. You log back in, and you're going to turn it into the week 7 apply into the assignment here. So when you click to submit it, you want to choose that download, that in the downloads folder, the PDF file that we just made. If you have questions, let me know.